What's up everybody, it's the Link here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're back building more of the Build-A-Bot terrain, and I'm gonna be by myself for today. Unfortunately, no one can make it, so we'll see how many layers we can get done. I don't think it should be too bad without Ryan or anyone else to help, but yeah, I don't think there's too much hard parts for this. Just gonna be a bit of a tedious process with filling in dirt and stuff, but I'll worry about that probably off camera. But we're gonna first finish these couple areas here that go up kind of separated from this, so let's do that and we won't have to worry about it anymore. So basically, let's just fill up all that one block up with dirt, and then we're gonna have grass on top of all that, and then we're gonna grab snow and place it on those four. So we'll start right, I guess we'll go over here. So we're gonna have 5 dirt, 2, and we're gonna have 2, 4. We come at the end, 2, or yeah, 2 over, and then 1 there. Pretty much it's gonna be dirt coming around and back. And then we're gonna go there, and then 1 and 2, and then over here we're gonna have 5, and then we only have 1 dirt there, and we come out. So we're gonna have 5, 2, 1, and then this will go over 1, and we're gonna have 1 here, and we're gonna have 3. Actually, what we can do is right here I can bring a dirt down, but yeah, this will be filled in. All this grass comes back, and we come out here, and then of course it's all snow. Snow is so annoying to place. Like, if you try and drag it, it'll just make another layer for some reason instead of actually going. I hope they change it someday. And then we can also just do it on this so you don't have to worry about it. So this kind of goes 4, and then we come back and we have this to the end. Or we're gonna then fill all this up until here. We do actually have 2 snow that are not here, which is 1 there and 1 on that corner. But yeah, I think the rest of this is just gonna be covered all with snow. So we have 2 here, and we're gonna have 1, and we have our 4 here and up here. And we have a dirt, and then next row we're gonna have 6, and then we come 1 here, and over 2, come back, and then 1 here, and then this dirt can be filled in for the next layer, and then the rest of this is all grass. And of course, all of it is gonna be snow. I hope there's not a lot of snow today, but there probably will be. Of course, I don't know. Sometimes I just double control places where I don't want it to. It's so annoying. We're gonna have 5 up here, of course, with snow, and this completes the mountain here. Now we just gotta do this other mountain, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. So we're gonna have 3 and 1 sand here, and it's gonna be 3 and then 2, and we come at 1, come to the end, fill it in. And of course we're gonna bring it up with snow. I don't think there might be 1 or 2 missing here, but we'll see. So we have 2, and then 3 sand, and then 4, 1 here. And we have a dirt, and then 2. We're gonna have dirt here, and then 2 sand. And we have 5. And then we're gonna have 2 dirt, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna have 2 here. I don't know why we're missing a snow there. We're at 2 there, 1 here. So basically all the sand is snow. A lot of snow. I guess it's fitting for, at the time of recording, the start of winter and Christmas season or holiday season. So we're gonna have 2. There's actually dirt here, but I'm just gonna put grass since it would spread. We're gonna have 2, and then 1, 2, and we're gonna need dirt. 4, yeah, this comes over 4 and 2 corner, and then go like that, and then we're gonna cut out, and then we're gonna go 3, and these 2 come to the end, and then these 2 come to the end. 2 dirt, and then 6. We're gonna have 2 dirt here, which basically comes to the end. And now we just need all the snow on top of the grass. I'm surprised all this snow isn't gone like the other parts of the world. But I guess it wasn't over here much, so it wouldn't have really melted. So next we're gonna go, I guess we'll start here. 3, 3, 5, and then we have these 4 come to the end. Another 5 here, or I think it's 6, and then we go 2, and this comes 3 more, 2 here, 1 there. We go over 3, and then we're gonna have 3, and then 1, 2 down. Then we're gonna need 3 here. Of course, we're gonna fill in snow. And then now what we can do is we go 3, and then 2, and then 1 here, and then we go over 2. There's another dirt here, but again, I'm just going to leave it as grass since it will grow. And then over here, we're going to have 2 dirt, and then we go 2, come down, and yeah, kind of splits that up. And we also should have dirt here. Fill all that up with snow. So hopefully today we'll do 2 or 3 layers. I hope to get 3, but we'll see. I'm trying not to make this series too long, but I don't know. And we'll just again fill up this. And yeah, these areas are done now, looking great. So yeah, we'll head up, start doing a bit more layers, start making it look a bit better. Should be very simple though. We don't have much trees or stuff in this episode. Okay. We're gonna start with 3 dirt and then 3, and we're gonna need 1 back. Let me just break out a few of these rows because I know he'll go back a bit. And maybe some here as well. I know we have a dirt, and then we're gonna have grass. Then 1 and 2, snow there. I might just do the snow last though. So we're gonna have 2, 2 there, and then we go 2, 2, and up 1 there, 4, 1, 1 here, and we're gonna have 5 and 1. So snow there, and then here, and then we're gonna have 3, and then on top of all of this except for that, and then we got 1 here. Next up, we're gonna have actually dirt, 4, 1 here, 2, 1. We have 5 there. Bring everything forward. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll come out to here. So I just want to do the snow. So we have snow on that. And 4 here, 1 on top of that. And then we're gonna have 4 and 1, 2, 2 here, 1, 2, 1, and then 2. And we have a 2 by 2, 2 back. We're gonna have 2, 1 there, or 1 here. We need a cobblestone block on this. We're gonna have snow there, 1 there, 2, and 2 by 2. Sure is a lot of dirt on this layer though. 2 more diagonals over 2 over 4. And we have 6, and 2. And we have 1 here. I don't know why I don't have that snow, but that's supposed to be there. We have 1 there, 2, 1. And this goes 6 and 1 out here. So you have snow on all of this sand. Wow, this is a pretty quick layer. Probably because of a lot of dirt. Dirt, sand, and then dirt. 2 sand, 1, 2, and out 2. 1 there. Why didn't I put? So yeah, that's this side. I'll probably deal with this dirt stuff off camera. I'll fill it in after the video. Well, let's start working on the other part of this. If we go this pace for the next couple of layers, we probably should get 3 or 4 done, which is good. A lot more progress would be great today. This side is pretty long though. This is kind of the last part of the sand here though. So we got 2, and then we're gonna have sand. I'm just gonna switch these. 1, 5, and then we go 2, which comes over 4, and 1, 2. We're gonna have 2 here, and then 2, and we're gonna have 1, and then 2, and we have 2 sand here. 1, 2 here. We also have grass. 2, 1, 2, 1. We're gonna have 7 and then 1 right there. Actually, I think it's 8. 3, and we come back 3. And we're gonna have 2, 2, 1, 2. And we're basically gonna continue these connecting sand until here, where we go over, and then we're gonna have 4, and 2, 1, 2 here, 2 dirt, 2 sand, dirt, 2 dirt, sand, dirt, sand, 3, 1, and then we're gonna have 2 with a snow, 3, 2 diagonal. Bring this to the end right here. So we're gonna have snow. We really don't need this cobblestone, so I'll move it 5 and then 3, and we're gonna have a piece of grass right there. And then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's only 3. I'll have a snow. Then we're gonna have 5. And 1 right here. Well, I have so many layers left still. Hopefully this won't be too long of a series. We're gonna have 3, 2, 1, 2 here. All the snow. We're gonna have 2 underneath. And I know we're gonna need like 2 sand here. I'm just gonna break all this so we already have like most of the trees in. So yeah, we have that behind the tree, and we're gonna have a dirt, and then 2, which goes over 1, and yeah, it'll be diagonal to the grass. Do we have? Can't really tell. We're gonna have 1 here, 3 of that, and then we're gonna have 2. There's that little sand thing or hole there. Well, I have 2. So that has snow. We have 2 diagonals there. So basically, we're gonna have 2 sand and 2 dirt. So now what we're gonna do is basically come all the way to here, and then we're gonna have 3 2 by 2. We're gonna have 5, and then back to here. We're also gonna have dirt there, which we already have, and then leave 1. We're gonna have 4 and 1 here. So all that will have basically snow on it. I think all that does, and then all here we have snow. So yeah, this area does come back quite a bit. We're gonna have 3 here, 1, 2, 2, and then 3. All with snow. And bring this down. 1, 2, 1 here, 3. All with snow. Four here, and then we're gonna have 5, and then 2 back. We have a dirt, and grass, sand here. We'll have these 2. So basically I have snow on most of this. We're gonna go snow here. There's 1 sand missing there, 1 missing here. 4. We're almost getting to the end of this though. So we have 3, 1, 2, 2 of the grass. We're gonna have 4 and 1 here, and then we're gonna have 5. And that has snow. And all this should have snow. I think the 3 diagonals are fine. Alright, so that's that next layer. Looking nice over here. It's gonna be nice when these 2 sides connect up though, which And the next layer we start going back quite a bit, but it won't connect up it probably won't be until near the end, because there's kind of a giant mountain in between the two areas, which will definitely take a little while. I'm just glad though half of this is probably flat. Well, at least we have a break from those cherry trees. But we're gonna bring these back. I don't know why I didn't bring these back here, but we need to bring this over 4. We have that here, and we have the dirt, and the one there, dirt, one right there, and then we got 2, at 1 here, 1. Ooh, I feel like I did something weird. I think there's another dirt there. And then we have 2. We need to go up 1 here. We have that, and then we go 1, 2, 3, and then 3. Come down 3, 2. And bring this to the end. And we're gonna have 2 and 5. We have 1 here. Dirt. 4, 3. We're gonna have 4 here, and at 2, and then we're at 1, and then grass here, 5, and we're at snow basically on both those. Now right here we're gonna come 3, then we're gonna come down 2, then over 4. This entire part will be filled in. And of course, except for the corner right there, this will all be snow. So quite a big area, starting to kind of move back a lot more. So yeah, we're gonna come 2, 2, 2, then up 1 there. We have 1, 2 there, up and over, and we have 3. And then this is gonna come to the end right here, and then we're gonna have 5. So we have 2, 1 there, 2, and then I think the rest of this snow or grass has snow on top, except for that corner that we left. We're gonna have a dirt, 3, and then we got 2, 2, 2, over 4, 4, and then 4, and then 2. So let's just come back, fill up this, all the snow. I mean, there is one part which is that which not have snow. Actually, there's the only middle one there. Alright, so we have 2, 1, 2, 1, and then 2, 2, 4. So snow, I think, yeah, oh, this is snow. Two, back, and then 5, 3, and then 2 there, and we'll have 2 right here, and we have 5 snow and then 2. Alright, another part there done. I just kind of want to do this so we kind of have that. We're gonna see that dirt out. Like I said, I'll probably eventually get to filling this dirt one day. Next layer of this, I think we can do 3 layers today, maybe even 4. I'll have to check the time just to make sure we're not over time. I definitely think we could most likely do 3, which would be great. But enough talk. Back to building. So 2, 2, 3, 5, and then we're gonna go back. And we'll go 2, 2 here. This comes 4. And we're gonna come up 1 here. There we go, 2 and 3 here. Just glad we're getting closer to surface so we don't have much dirt here to break out. And we do have a snow on that corner. We're at dirt, 2. We have a dirt there, 2, 1, and then we're gonna have 1 there, 1 out. Grass, and then 1, and we're gonna have 4, or 5, I mean. Then 3, 1, 2, 3 there. Hold up, I need to break out this one, and then we're gonna have the dirt right here. We're gonna have 2, and then 4. Sorry if we have to break so much, but we're really close up here. We're gonna need an oak tree here. So where are we? We're gonna need 2 and 1 here. So let's just kind of break out this area. I'm just gonna kind of make this broken out here as well so it doesn't really touch anything. So build our normal thing. It's touching this. And yeah, we'll break out all the stuff we need to after. This is just a regular oak tree though. So it's very simple. We've probably built at least almost, definitely more than 100 of these in this world, to be honest. I don't know the exact count if someone wants to do that. But the front looks unchanged. And the back, only thing we need to break out is this. Probably the most, that was like the least hardest tree to build. We only had to break out one thing. So we got snow like that. And I think we go on all corners except the one broken out. And a plus sign. Alright, very simple tree. Let's just break out a bunch of this here, because I need to for the next layer, or next part of this. So we got 2, 2 down, 1 here, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3. We have 2, 1, 1, 2 there. Then over, back. 2, 1, grass, and then this comes same spot. We have snow and 1 here. We also are gonna come back here. 2, 1, 3, back. Alright, I don't know why this one wanted to place there, but it's supposed to be there. So we're gonna have 3 with a snow right here, actually, and then we're gonna have 3 there, and we're gonna have, actually it should be 4, and we have grass basically on the ends, and then we have 1 and then 2, and we got 1 and then 2, and then we're gonna have 1 here. We're gonna have grass, so we got 2 and 2. I don't know why there's so many dirts underneath the snow. I don't know what happened, but we're gonna have basically 1 here, and I think we need to go a block right there. And yeah, right next to this, we're gonna have 1 there. We have 3, and I know there's like a snow there, and then we got 2 grass, and we're gonna have 1 here. Actually, this one's gonna come back, and we have 2, and we're gonna have 3, 1 here, and we're gonna have 1 here, and then back 2 over, 1 there, down, and we kind of fill that in, and it's all snow. And then we're gonna have 2 dirt either side, and we're gonna have 1, and then we have 5, 3, 1 here, kind of fill in. Alright, so there is like a weird thing here. I might come back to this after this layer, depending on what time we have left. So there is like a little dugout area here that we'll figure out. So we're gonna leave 1, and we come back 2 with the stone, and it goes over 4, and then we have 1 here, and another 1, and we go back 1 here, and it goes over 4. Well, this one's actually gonna be dug out for, there's a ladder. So we're gonna come 2, and then we're gonna have 1 out here, and then we're gonna have 2, and we have 1 here, so this comes back, fill this in, and then, oops, that's not filled in, 1 here, and then we're gonna have 2 there, kind of fill this in, so we have 4, and then, yeah, so this comes here, bring this to here, we go 5, and 2, and we're gonna have 2 here, so come to the other side, but we're gonna need 3, well basically all the snow, or all the grass is gonna be filled up with snow, and there is some stone as well that will be kind of filled up. Tried my best to do it with the stone. Well, this is gonna come over here. We got 3 and 2 here, and then bring that to over 5, and we got 3. So yeah, that area is kind of done now. We're gonna have 1. Oh my god, this controller is so annoying. 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Four. Then we go 2, bring it to here. And we'll go 5. Come on! It just goes in the wrong place because the controller stick does not want to move. So annoying. 2, 2 by 2. Fill all that in. It's basically almost all filled in. There is one broken out there. Well, 4, 1, 2. Come on! Why is this being so stupid? So annoying. And why is it just randomly double places the snow? It's really annoying. So weird. So we're basically now gonna have 4 with 2 snow in the middle. And we come to here. I put this dirt in the wrong spot. Bring this down to here. We're gonna have snow on all this. And we'll bring this forward with the snow. And then we're gonna have 5, which goes here. And then we're also gonna need 5 right here. And there's also a block that comes down if it wants me to place it. We got 3. And then we're gonna come back here. And then we're also gonna have one right here. So we have grass right there. And then one right here. I need to bring this back. Now this comes to right there. And we go fill all this in. Fill that. We go over here. Fill this little part and that. And I think this entire row there is filled. So yeah, that'd bring us closer to the other side. Let's check up on the time. 38 minutes. Well, I'm just gonna get this cave done. Or it's not really even a cave. It's more of a dugout area. I don't know. So there's gonna be a ladder that starts here. And we're gonna need to dig this down. So we have 1 down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 blocks coming down, or 11. I think we have 12 including the top ladder. And so yeah, the back row comes down there. And then what we're gonna do is leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we bring everything else down. I'm gonna quickly fill that area out, and then I'll kind of talk or show about how this will work. Anyone? Okay. I forgot the /fill. Okay, 160, 55, 231. And then negative 177, 55. Actually, yeah, so that'll be 177, and then we need not 55, probably more like, if you want to follow this, if you're on like the actual coordinates, and you can, but 59 maybe, and 243. Air, replace, dirt. So, alright, so we should have our area out. So now we have the ladder coming down, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on this side, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then let's do the other wall here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will be a bit more, and then we're gonna do 11 here, and the back walls will connect to each other, or the side walls will connect, and we need to bring up all these walls to 5 blocks tall. So I don't know what this area is. It's just like a giant stone room that's dug out for some reason. It's a nice detail to have, pretty easy to build. There's a few torches that we'll do last. And we still need to do the floor and stuff. Doing the roof. We'll just slash fill them, I guess, quickly. Alright, so we have all that filled in. Slash fill. 161, 54, 232. Negative 176, 60, 242. Air, replace, dirt. What? How is that placing blocks outside the world? Maybe I just put something in wrong. Probably put a negative at one at the end. Still a stupid glitch. Anyways, no matter the context. Air, replace, dirt. I don't know why I didn't do the bottom floor, but fill out the roof now with stone. We might I don't know if we'll be able to finish the next layer today. I think did we do 3 layers today? I don't know. I think we just did the 3rd layer. I don't know. I think we've only done 2. But we have a few side incursions, so we'll see if we can get that one done. I don't know why the 4 didn't fill out, even though I had the correct coordinate for that. Like, it should have done that. I don't know why. It shouldn't take too long though, hopefully. So yeah, we'll probably do the side on the coastline. We'll see how much time is left after that. And do the next layer. But yeah, we're moving on with this. Still gonna be a pretty long series. Probably the longest series on the channel, to be honest. Since there is so much to this terrain. But this is like the last major terrain. We still have some of the funland stuff, but it shouldn't really take as long as this. When we get back to that after this, probably should take at least 3 or 4 parts. Just get every other, like, there's some parts behind that we still have to do, and then there's some parts by cart count that I possibly considering doing. that I'm thinking about. And we're probably gonna wrap it up pretty much after that. Updates after we might do some underground stuff. We'll see. So every torch is gonna be 1 block from the ceiling. So we go 3 and then 1 there. We have like 5, 1 in the middle there. So we got 3, we got 1, 4, 1, 3, 1 there. Go in the middle and then 3 either side. And yeah, that is the layer there complete. Can't wait to be done with this build about terrain though. Such an annoying thing to do. Still gonna be a very long series. You know, it is 46 minutes in, and I don't know if I really want to. We'll see. This layer could be quick though, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Let's just try and do this last coastline. I don't think it should take too long. I know there's a tree, but alright. So that. So we're gonna need 3 back there, 3 here. We have 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I didn't do that one. And we got 3 there. It's supposed to be that. And we got 3 snow. And we're gonna have 2. Am I on the wrong layer? Why am I doing that layer? Ignore this. Just, I don't know. We already have those parts in, and then we got 2, 2, 1, 2. Excuse me. Fill all that with snow. So we're gonna have 2 more sets of 2, and then we're gonna have that surrounding it. We have 1 there. Fill it in. I'll grab out the spruce log. We're gonna have 4 exposed logs, and then we're gonna have this here coming around, and we come up. Another spruce plus sign. 1 here. Yeah, all that is filled. So we're gonna go 2, 3, 2 there, and then 1, and then over there. Fill up snow. So we're gonna have 6, and then all this is grass. Dirt. All that's filled in. Alright, so we have 4, 1, dirt there, 1, grass, dirt. Bring this to the end, and then we'll have dirt. Put snow on all that grass. And we're gonna come out 2, 2, 2, 1. All that, and all that has snow except the ones I didn't place snow on, obviously. And we got 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, another 2. Now we have a 2x2 here. Well, basically all that has snow, except 1 right there. And then we're gonna have 2x2 here. Um, 2x5. And then we go out here to 1, 2, over 2. We go 1 and 2 out, 4, 2, 4, 3, and then 1. So snow, basically, yeah. I think we have all in all of it. And then we're gonna have 2, 3, 2. Why did I always place the wrong thing? We're at 1 and then 3. And we're at 1 back here. We have that. So this goes 4. And then we have 2, 1. And then this will go 3. 3 there. I didn't see these last time, but those come down. And all this comes out here and it's filled in. And we need to come back 1 here. So yeah, they are getting slightly closer, but fill all this in with snow. There's only one part of this that's not, which is part there, and make sure these are well with snow, and then the rest of this grass. Alright, so I think that's where we're gonna stop for today. I think we made a lot of good progress. We got these done, couple more layers, about 2 over here more, and then 3 on the other side. And they also got the area down there, which is good. Should be able to connect up to the top next time, maybe do a few more above that, but yeah, hope you all enjoyed. It was a bit of a slower day since we didn't have helpers, but I feel like I got a good amount done. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.